And let's get big YouTube up in here. Wait for it. But we are here for 4th Fiesta. Good times. So this is the last Fiesta I'm going to be doing. The others were at not great times for me. So we've got the 3rd one that I missed. That one was at like 4 a.m. for me. And then we've got the one going on right now, which is a good time. It's only 2 p.m. for me, so it starts in 6 minutes. It's good, Fred. How you doing, bro? And then we have the last one, which is going to be, excuse me, in like 10 hours. So that's going to be at like 12:30 for me is when that's starting. So that would mean it would end around 3 a.m. for me. So I'm just going to pass on that one. We're just going to pass. Hard pass. That's the plan. Yo, what's good, Pekka? What's good, Alessandro? What's up, Purple? Chilling at 4 a.m. right now, bruh. Time zones go crazy. Need the XP sometimes, so might as well do it right now, right? Yeah, might as well. Yeah, so I did something last night. If y'all weren't here for yesterday's stream, we did manage to get our hands on Gregory 2.0. So I gotta level him up, and then we're gonna put a Shellman on him for whenever we play Kudra and do all that stuff. All right, catch you later, Aurora. Let's get a mill. Let's do this. There we go. Woke up at 2:45 for the last one, just rolled over. Yeah, that's valid. That's valid. I think I've done that before. Or I think one time my alarm didn't go off. I set it to go for an event, and I accidentally set it for PM. Nice. Good times. Are we back? Can everyone see me now? No. No, you cannot. Okay, now we're good. Dude, I don't know what is with my internet, man. It's ticking me off, though. Good session. Sitting in a private door in Mine's lobby for a solid hour and a half earlier today. Wish I was on my main profile to make bank, but I ended up getting like 100 Glaciite jewels on Iron Man. Dang, GG. Okay, everyone can see me now. We're good. Sheesh. Heading level 420 today. Nice. Yeah, hopefully my internet wakes up. That is the dream. Because I don't know what it is about afternoons, but it does not like to do things in the afternoons. I'm going to have to... I think my dad was going to have a conversation with our internet company, but we'll see. Something's got to happen. Same about the event. Yeah, there was one time I woke up, or my alarm didn't go off for an event, because I accidentally set it for PM. The alarm did not go off, and oh my goodness, I can't talk about it. Hey. I don't know if I can talk about this event. Yo, we finally got a mine shaft before an event starts. Okay, I set my alarm for PM instead of AM. That's what happened. That's why my my internet ended up, or not my internet, why my stream didn't start for one of the events. Wasn't yesterday, but there was a point when I was going to do an event at like 1 a.m. or something, and I didn't because my alarm didn't go off. So, good, Ben. Getting unbanned in 5 days after profile wipe. Bro, what did you do? Good nearing. How you doing, bro? Think about a crappie is rarer than a Necron's handle? I don't think so. I don't think so. Considering the action time required for getting a crappie, you can literally break 20 blocks in a second. So whatever the odds are, it's like 20 times that per second. And then you add in on top of that the fact that M7 runs generally take like between 5 and 7 minutes to do. It's not quite on the same level. I don't think so. Downloaded a Diana mod. One of those Diana mods. I see. Yeah, don't do that, guys. It's not great. It's not a great play. Hacking is bad. Smile. But we are going to be in this ruby mine shaft right when the event starts, which is really good. Hopefully that means we get a bunch of glossies. But we got 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes until it begins. Let's just do this. Perfect. Which actually, there's a lapis corpse in here, so I need to go find that. Let's do that first. Smack, smack. Yo, Navy, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Again, boys, if y'all haven't subscribed yet, make sure to do that. Let me make sure. Yep, we're good. We're good. It's just details. Real. Real and true. All right, we'll take that. Okay, less than a minute. See what we can get done this time. So last Fiesta, we got, what was it, like, we got 36 glossies yesterday. And then yesterday morning, we got 43. So our rates have been abysmal. They've been very, very bad this coal. So hopefully they pick up a little bit and get slightly better RNG in the near future, but we'll see what happens. It's good. Ghost, how you doing, bro? Boom. Let's see. But yeah, this is the last Fiesta we're going to be doing. So tomorrow I should be live for profile reviews. And then on Monday or Tuesday, whichever day, I'll probably take Monday off. And then we'll stream on Tuesday. Do a nice long Dugan stream. And maybe we'll make enough of a dent in tank levels. I think we should get our tank runs finished next week. I think so. As long as there's no like update or crazy events going on, then we should have that done. But if there's an update, of course, we're gonna have to take some downtime. I can see my cold levels smile. I'm good. You're also delayed, so it's like 2 cold higher than whatever you end up saying. Heck W. Alright, let's see. Do this. Got him. Yeah, hopefully we can get some good rates today. So the aim is to get like 50 glossy gems would be ideal. If we can get our hands on 50 glossy gems, that would be pretty pog. But we'll see what happens. We shall see. But hopefully it's good. Breaking glass has become skyblock real. Imagine that's the April Fool's update next year, is they just like make every single skill breaking glass. Surprise, in dungeons you have to break a wither shaped glass to beat Necron on M7. What's good, Koki? How are you not lagging? What do you mean? Smile. Alright, let's do this. Got him. Boom. Yo, G-Drag level 63. Let's go. Yeah, I claimed all my minions yesterday after stream, and that leveled them up to like 60. And then I did experiments, and that leveled them up a little bit more. But anywho, how much money are you making per hour from mining? Somewhere between like 50 to 75 mil per hour generally during Fiestas. Usually around, I mean, ideally around 75 to a bit more than that would be nice, but it just depends on glossy rates. So if we get good RNG with mine shafts and get good mine shafts, then usually we can make upwards of 100 mil. But on average, it's about 75 mil per hour. Is this a minus Greg, or are you getting a third Remedies Greg? So we currently have Remedies Greg. Since I'm tanking, I didn't need a Shelmet Greg, so I changed my Shelmet Greg to Remedies. And so now this Greg is going to be for Shelmet. But yeah, I'm not going to do a minus Greg for a while, if I ever end up doing one, that is. But which texture pack is this? It's linked in the description. It's a mixture of like 12 different packs. But yeah. I'll only one in the chat that would rather delete his profile rather than putting a single item in the museum. I think so. Deleting your profile versus putting like a rogue sword in a museum is kind of crazy. That is a little bit insane. I'm not gonna lie. Also, my next video is gonna be about how I maxed out the museum. So I can't relate. I'm not gonna lie. Can't relate. All right, there we go. Please. Hyperion to nothing win. Pass. Pass. Start off a profile with a hype and then just give it away. It'd be like a short, right? That'd be a short. I don't think I would make that back. I don't think I'd make that money back from booster cookies to get a hype off the rip. Let's do this. Nice. Boom. Do. The old solo series was a hype to nothing. Real. Yeah, actually it wasn't, because I never got a hype on that profile. So, not quite. That was just nothing to nothing, pretty much. I really had nothing on that profile. It was bad. It was down bad. It would chill. Alright, so we're at 63 cold. Got a little bit more time in here. See how we do. You didn't? Nah, I never got hype. I think I might have got to Yeti Sword. Maybe. But my main weapon was Reaper Scythe. And I think I had a Juju. And maybe a Yeti Sword. But I was using Spirit Scepter for the most part. Let's do this. Nice. But yeah, I remember because like the day before I got ratted, I had dropped my first scroll from F7. I dropped Wither Shield. But it was kind of crazy. Ooh, let's claim that. Alright. So I'm going to have to figure out how we're going to level this G-Drag. I might start, I don't know. We may... If Slayer update comes out, of course, we're definitely going to level him that way. Do Slayers with worse G-Drag. Or at least spawn with worse G-Drag or something. Maybe. Because I need to level that man's. He's got to be up to 200 ASAP. Because I'm going to need that for... I don't know. Maybe I'll swap him to Shelmet. Before I'll swap my current one to Shelmet. And then I'll put Remedies on that one once he's leveled up. Because I really just need Shelmet G-Drag for Kudra. And of course Remedies would be nice, but Shelmet is fine. About Rev minions. I mean, I have one of them down, and I claimed from him yesterday. Got like a level or so out of him, but not enough for all of it. I'm Blaze level 9, but it wouldn't hurt to do some more Blaze Slayers because they make money. But meh, we'll see. If I was gonna do something for XP, I'd probably do Revs. Just run a ton of Rev T5s. Which I'll probably do that while I record the Q&A for this month's members. I'll probably do it then. Alright, let's do this. So that'll be a little bit, but that'll only be like half an hour maybe. Maybe. But yeah, if you're enjoying the stream, make sure to drop a like, smash the sub button. We're on our way to 25,000 subscribers. Got to get to 30K eventually so we can get that red name on Hypixel. But right now we got small goals, It was good. Snorp, how you doing, man? It's been a little bit. I think levels per hour is commissions with max wisdom since goal is mayor. Yeah, that'd probably be best. Which I am doing commissions right now a little bit, but I'm not like fully like equipping the G-Drag for those. So it's probably not helping a ton. But that was a Ruby Mine Shaft. We got 5 glossies out of it. It's been 7 minutes and we got 5 glossies. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty awesome. Less than 6 hay subs getting the rank. Yes, sir. It's gonna be legitness. Yo, welcome back, Sarts. Let's grab this, please. Here we go. Yo, it's good, Divya. Welcome back. But yeah, we are here for 4th Fiesta. So this is the last one I'm going to be doing. We're going to be skipping the 5th one because that's at like from midnight until 3 a.m. for me. So I'm going to pass. I'm going to polite pass. But, you know, we did 3 out of 5 of the Fiestas, or once we're done with this one, we'll have done 3 out of 5. So that's pretty solid. I'm not really that into mining anymore. It's nice to have, you know, a goated setup to use, but I have a lot of XP to grind from Dugans, so that's kind of my priority right now. So we'll be back on that grind on Tuesday is planned. Flying Glacier is the best way. I mean, it's not like the best way. You can get better rates with like setting up Sapphire routes in Crystal Nucleus with Armadillo. But I would definitely get griefed if I did that. So I can't really do that. And even people who aren't streamers who do that get griefed quite a bit. So it's not ideal in that scenario. So I just try and avoid it. We're going to swap lobbies here. Boom. Haven't missed anything interesting. We bought a G-Drag last night, but nothing crazy since then. Which skills should I grind into my new profile after unban? I mean, starting off, farming is usually the best thing to start off on a new profile. So that'd be a good one. This. Come on, work with me. Hello? Oh dear. It's the lobby of all time. Boom, boom. Yeet. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Schmack. But anywaysers. Let's see. What else do I need to do? I'm trying to like plan out the next couple weeks for streams, which I think I'm probably going to do a little bit of off-camera Dugans the next couple days. And next stream we should hit our tank level. So we should get to tank 48. And then the stream after that... Yes, should be the stream after that. We'll be hitting Kata 52. And then the stream after that, I should be done with tank runs. And so then after that, we start on the Kudra grind. I'll be investing in a good Aurora set. And we can do all that stuff. That's the plan right now. What mod is this? All my mods are in Bad Lion Client. Citrine Crystal from an Umber Corpse and a Peridot Mine Shaft. YoGoU. Best pet for powder grind depends on which powder you're doing. So if you're doing gemstone powder, then of course Skaith is going to be the best. If you're doing Mithril, then Mithril Golem. And if you're doing Glaciite, then Glaciite Golem. That is the way. Yo, what's good, Zom? Welcome back, bro. How you doing? All the Peridot is always gone. Why not? RCM Terror is cheaper for NPMR and you keep stacks. It is, but when they drop, you know, foraging update, I'm gonna have zero use for that, and I don't have a good Aurora set anyways. So I'm just kind of expecting them to add something that requires mage damage, and Storm is not going to be good enough for it, basically. So it's kind of to future-proof as well. So I just don't have a good Aurora set, and that's on my to-do list to get. I've already got a good Terror set, got a good Crimson set, and, you know, after they remove attributes, I'd have no use for that Terror set. Or after they remove it from armor, at least. So I would just rather get an Aurora set leveled up. Should I invest my 100 mil in armor or weapon? Depends. Do you have a Juju yet? Because that would be a big thing to go for. Yo, Alo, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Doing great. How about you? Doing great. Thanks for asking. Starting a new Iron Man. Any tips? Rush farming. Pretty much. Rush farming and mining. It's the strats. Ruby for Glossy's good at Hard Mount 7. Yeah, that's pretty good. Ruby / Topaz. Let's do this. Or not. I have Giant Sword with Juju. Okay, what's your magical power at? And what is your armor set? Boom. Got that. I'm bad at farming. It's so boring. Okay, so the main thing you want to do with farming is don't just do farming. Like, if you're going to, like, watch a TV show or watch YouTube or something, just do farming while you're doing that, because it requires, like, no effort. You know, you're just playing with one hand for, like, 50% of the time that you're farming. So it's just kind of a passive money method is the nice part about farming. You definitely don't want to do it as, like, 100% of your focus is on farming. But if you're watching a TV show or something, you could be making progress while you would, like, normally you wouldn't be playing while you're watching a show for the most part. But with farming, you can watch a show or watch YouTube and be farming at the same time. So it's basically just passive money. It's GG easy. 479 magical power and Necron all recommed. Okay, so I would say your next upgrade would be try to get to 750 magical power. And then go for Terminator would be my recommendation. So I'd spend some of that money on magical power. And maybe an E-Men setup if you don't have one yet. And then just rush Terminator. Forget farming. Fishing's way more fun in my opinion. I mean, it is, but you're not going to make money from it when you're like that early on in the game. So it's better to wait. When you're first starting a profile, you want to rush farming and mining. Especially on Iron Man. You don't even make money from fishing on Iron Man. Like hardly at all. So. But yeah, I got you, Divya. I have 2.5 bill net worth. Almost all my money's in mining, plus an okay giant sword dungeon setup. Should I go for term or hype? And is mining a viable way to do it? So with 2.5 bill net worth, I wouldn't be worrying about term or hype yet, because you should probably focus on getting your magical power up a bit. Because again, you want to have like 750 before you go for term and like 1,000 before you go for hype, generally. And yeah, mining's a viable way to make money for sure, but I wouldn't be worried about term or hype yet, because a lot of people will get those things too early, and you think that just because you have the weapons, you can do the stuff. You also need good magic power, you need good pets. You know, there's a lot that goes into it. Plus, it's a good idea to have, you know, high-level skills and other things like that to be able to have extra effective health and stuff, so it's a good idea to not rush it too much. Yo, someone got a bone die in the edge lobby. Crazy. How's Fiesta going? Pretty solid. We've only been here like 15 minutes, but we got a ruby mine shaft before the fest even started. Got like 5 glossies out of that, so it was pretty lit. Let's do this. Never mind. I'm going to complete Breaking Bad and The Boys in the next week. This is the way. The way. No problem, Shock. Boom, boom. Let's do this. Voila. Snapped a random 7-star piece of crimson for base price. Yo, cooking. Absolute W's. But yeah, I think I'm probably not gonna invest too much into an aurora set. I'm probably gonna just start off by getting it up to like burning or fiery. Like I could afford fiery. I don't know. Maybe we'll go for fiery, but I'm not trying to level up the attributes by a ton or even get God roll. My plan right now is to level this set in here. So I've got 1 piece with mana regen and 2 with mana pool. I'll get it up to at least like mana pool 4 or 5, something like that, before we start using it. But we're gonna do some damage testing with it, get up to at least burning, and then maybe we'll go for fiery. But I gotta save some money for bingo die. I gotta get my hands on that. It's good, Donut. Welcome back. All right, I gotta get some more paradots up in here. I need another, what's it called? Mineshaft. I gotta get my hands on another one. Which, I mean, first mineshaft was goated. Ruby mineshafts are very nice. But I need more. More. Boom. Okay. But we'll see how it goes. We shall see. Anywaysers. I also got to figure out, like, I need to calculate again how many hours I have to go. Yo, what's good, Maggie? What's your favorite game to play right now? I mean, I'm still enjoying SkyBlock. I've been playing a lot of Monster Hunter off stream, of course. But, that's the main things right now. For the most part, which Monster Hunter's getting a title update in like 5 days, so we're gonna have title update next week, and then like 2 days after that I'll probably max in those 2 days, and then 2 days after that they'll have what's it called, they're gonna have Elden Ring Night Rain dropping, so I pre-ordered that today, so we're gonna be playing that when it drops. So if y'all haven't followed the Twitch, if you're on YouTube and you haven't followed the Twitch, make sure to go drop a follow over there. So we got a ways to go with off stream or off YouTube stream grinds. I try to play only SkyBlock and Minecraft stuff on YouTube, and then other things over there. So make sure to check it out. When's next Fiesta? It's in like 10 hours. I think. Yep, 10 hours and 1 minute. Got him. All right. Can't play SkyBlock today or tomorrow, bruh. Bruh, what's going on? Yo, someone got a Peridot crystal. What's going on here, man? I did go ahead and claim the perfects from the forge earlier this morning that we put in there yesterday. So I haven't used them yet. I think Onyx is meta for LCM, right? Isn't Onyx meta for LCM setups? So I'm gonna need that. Yo, please be a crystal. It's tungsten. I'm gonna be sick. That's disgusting. I'm gonna go open this this lapis corpse though, wherever it is. Stat. Only for LCM. Okay, good. But yeah, I can do that. Pardon me, sir. Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. Do that. And then there are 2 more spots to check. There it is. Hello. Chill. Get me out of here. Boom. All right. Yo, what's good, JoJo? Onyx, yeah. So, Onyx for LCM. So, I do have that saved up. And then I've got these Jaspers, which were on my Necron chestplate. I went ahead and took them off because I'm not going to be using that chestplate until I swap it over to Storm for my LCM setup. So, I went ahead and took the Jaspers off of it. So, we'll be swapping it over to Onyx for that is the plan. That'll be a little bit. What do you think about current fire sale? It's like a Ocelot skin, right? I don't really pay too much attention to them, but crazy that they're doing all these foraging themed skins for fire sales. They're like just feeding us, they're spoon feeding us copium right now. Straight up. Straight up. All right, well, that was a bad mine shaft to get, but I guess we can go ahead and check how many glossies we've got after it. We're up to 8 right now, which has been 20 minutes, so that's not too bad. We do 8 times 7, that'd be 56. That'd be pretty good. That's about the rate that we're on right now. It's 56 by the end of the Fiesta. Saw someone with 250 magical power and a hype and skill average 20, and he got 1 tapped in F6 by a terracotta. Yeah, that sounds right. Define dungeon rushed. Define Dugan rushed. SMH. I got Bonzo Mask, AOT, and Dragon Boots in under 2.5 days on Iron Man. Dang, GG. How do you have chat stacking on VLC? I can't find it. If you go to chat right here, turn on anti-spam. Ta-da. Yo, what's good, battle? It's going pretty solid. How you doing today? What's up, Anvane? Gonna sleep, gonna say hi and bye before I go. So see ya. All right, have a good one, man. Sleep well. All right, what else we got up in here? I wonder, what is my rank now? Okay, we're still 164, so we've only been passed by 1 person in the last few days since we got Claymore. So I'm not going to be gaining XP again until like Tuesday, so we'll probably be passed by quite a few more people until then. But I should also be getting some Skeleton Master Bestiary up in here soon. Because, yeah, I only need 150 kills on those. So, should also be getting that. We might... I want to say I average about 5 of those kills per run. So, that's still going to be like 30 runs till I get that. But I should honestly get that before we get the tank level, I think. 4th Fiesta, yes, sir. Is Picopolis viable for this? Yeah, because we're going for glossy gemstones. So the more blocks you break, the better. So Picopolis comes in clutch. Goals with this Fiesta, I'm just trying to make money. Have a good time, pretty much. If I was going to go solely for money, then we would do tungsten mining or umber mining. But I also like to have fun. So we're doing the gambling route of going for glossies. Dungeon Rush get carried to F7 with heavy rotten armor with main damage as rogue sword. Real. Play Mash Mode floors? Yes, sir. So we're going to be playing a lot of M7. I still have like 2,000 M7 runs I got to do. But that's the only floor I play at this point. I've already done all the boss collections for everything else, so... And I've done all the boss collections for that, too. So, the plan right now is we're going to be doing Fiestas today. We're going to be doing English stuff tomorrow, which is profile reviews. And then... when we come back on Tuesday, probably, 'cause I'm probably going to chill on Monday. Tuesday, we're going to be getting a tank level. Wednesday, we're getting a kata level. And Friday, I don't know, we might do a Thursday stream too. Thursday, if I stream Thursday, we'll be doing... What will I be doing? Should be getting the last of my tank runs in Thursday, probably. And then on Friday, we'll be swapping to Kudra and starting our Kudra grind. That's the plan. That's my big brain plan right now. So I got the next week planned out. Unless there's an update on Tuesday and that ruins everything. That should be what happens. When LCM's going to be a while because I'm going to be playing Burrs next on M7. And after that, we're going to be on the Archer grind and then we'll be playing LCM. That is the plan. So it's going to be a hot minute before all that goes down. But it will go down. All the blocks are just appearing right in front of me. It's beautiful. Doo-doot. We'll see, Koki. We'll see. Have a good Fiesta with your textures. I'm starting working on my drill, forging them because it's way cheaper. Yeah, that's the method for sure. I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. I4 is going to be fun. Yeah, but learning birds is going to be an experience. Thing about burrs is I'm going to have to run burrs for like 750 runs or something. So it's going to be a lot of burrs runs that we're doing. But thankfully, we're almost done with tank, which I've really enjoyed tank. I think I'm going to enjoy burrs a lot less. So that's going to be kind of an issue, I think. I'm going to have to motivate myself to play burrs. But we'll see how it goes. How much you made during cold so far? About like 350 mil, something like that. I think, because we made like 160 last Fiesta or 170. And then the Fiesta before that, we made like 190. So, a little over 350. But yeah, I'm going to have to relearn all that. It's going to be, or not relearn, but learn it for the first time. Learn I4. So I think... Trying to plan it out. When my auto pet rules will be like when start run equip Shelmet G drag, and then when I swap to my Reaper armor, equip Remedies G drag, and then for fishing rod it'll be on. I'll need to buy an epic Phoenix pet, but we'll have legendary and epic Phoenix pets to use for I4. You know what's gonna happen is I'm gonna buy all this stuff. And then, like, the minute I start running burrs, they're gonna, like, patch Phoenix Pet death stacking. That's what's gonna happen. And then I4 is just gonna be, like, completely impossible. That's my prediction right now. Burrs is just Archer in disguise. I think Burrs is, yeah, it's a lot like Archer as far as, you know, DPS strats and stuff. But it's definitely, got its own challenges, to say the least. Pretty easy with Spirit, Bonzo, Phoenix? Okay. Yeah, I mean, we got Spirit and Bonzo, so hopefully that's enough, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to learn the strats for that. And use Spirit, Bonzo, to Phoenix to get 12 seconds for I4. Okay. 12 seconds might be enough. I don't know. The problem with all that, I guess I'm going to have like a mask in my hotbar. Because that's the only way you can swap helmets by shift clicking in BLC. Is by having the helmet in your hotbar. So I'm going to have to do that. And then have a fishing rod in there as well. Which I guess in theory I should need a lot less things in my hotbar than I would for playing anything else for tank. Need a slash equipment keybind though for spirit slash bonjo or shift click. Yeah, I think the shift click will be out good. That should be chill. I have two Jasper Mineshafts in this Fiesta. Are you trolling me? What in the world? At school right now, can't do Fiesta, bruh. Fiesta times go burr, man. Yeah, I remember when I was working at the zoo, there would be a Fiesta going on or like an update had just dropped. It was the longest day of work whenever I could not wait to get home to do something. But yes, Fiesta is active. It's been going on for like 30 minutes so far, so still got a little under 2 hours to go. Going for the Claymore grind after my surgery on the weekend. Yo, good luck, man. It took me over 1,000 M7 runs to drop it, but we got there. So hopefully you get I mean, I guess if that's your goal, then hopefully you get better RNG for it. But most people don't want to drop a Claymore. If you're on Iron Man, then you would want one though. Yeah, I'm trying to for Mage, man. Mage is gonna be so expensive. Because how much is 16 of these? Chimera 5 is 2.6 billion right now. That's insane, man. Chimera 5 is cost more than a G-Drag. Like, that's crazy. That's just crazy. But wow. Chest pain won't stop my grind. Respect. Gonna stream Fiesta at 12:30 tonight? I am not, no. I will be snoozing through that one. Because if I streamed that, I'd be up until like 3 a.m. and I don't want to. I'm good, man. I will pass. See, the alpha has people on it? Yo. 20 out of 50? What are they doing? What are they doing? The big brain time to test stuff during Fiesta when nobody's looking? Is this the strat? Maybe we are getting an update on Tuesday. That would be pretty cool. Feels like it's been years. It's been 86 years or 87 years? 87 years. It's been 80, or is it 84 years? Whatever the meme is. I haven't actually watched Titanic, but it's been 84 years since we got an update. Yo, what's good, Matthew? Why Tuesday? They always do updates on Tuesday. For the most part. I mean, generally it's a Tuesday that they update on. In the past, like 2-3 years, every update's been on a Tuesday, with like the exception of maybe 1 or 2. But generally those were just like bug fixes that they do that aren't on Tuesdays. Yo, what do we got? I'm number 9 in queue. Are you trolling me? 9 is crazy. But I guess it didn't take too long. Hey, finally, man. I was starting to wonder if they existed. The Peridot Crystal Mineshafts. They're real. It's real, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Stonks. And we got 2 lapis crystals in here. All right, we're going to be making money from this one. This one is pure coins. Tuesdays, Thursdays are the usual update days for devs. Makes sense, makes sense. Does it make sense? Why is it Tuesday, Thursday? Remember a stream this week of a guy that got level 360 in a year? How's that even possible? Is he hacking? Nah, that's not. I've seen people who have gotten it in like legit like 6 months. I have not seen that stream, but it is very possible. It's called no lifing. You just don't touch grass. That's all you gotta do. Plus, if you're on a co-op, it's also very easy to do. But yeah, I saw they're doing private testing on alpha. I'm curious. Is it in 1.21? Or is it just regular? When do you equip Glaciite Golem and Shafts? I have an auto pet rule for it, so it auto equips it whenever I gain mining XP in here. But yeah, it's only in mine shafts. You don't want to equip it in the tunnels. Because Skaitha better Skaitha is better for tunnels mining because the pristine perk from Golem is the only thing that makes it better than Skaitha. So the pristine perk is only active inside mine shafts. Yo, what's good, TNT? How much you've got in total? Like total glossies so far. We'll check it again after this. Here, let me do that. Ta-da. But yeah, I don't know about total glossies. We were at 8, I think, before this mine shaft. So it was pretty decent. Base height Golem is better in mine shafts? Yes, as long as you've opened a corpse in the mine shaft, it is better. Because that extra pristine is goated. Got 27, that was enough for me, valid. Boom. Schmack. But yeah, in total from from all Fiestas, we got 43 in the first one, 36 in the second one. So like 79 total. Scudslayer. Gotta love it, my PC's loud as crap now because we messed up something with the fan, bruh. Oh, man. Yeah, cleaning PCs. There's always something, man. It always causes something. But yeah, my fan will bug out sometimes. Usually it doesn't do it for too long, but sometimes when I turn it on, it's like weighted awkwardly. I don't know why, but it'll usually fix itself pretty quick. So you have to pay back Celeste, valid. Boom. And Gucci. Yo. Parkour. And of course, as soon as Fiesta starts, of course, man. Every time. Dang, 250 flawed jade, bro's cooking. You know what? I'm just gonna do that. And then we'll go down here. That will do. Literally as loud as a car, brother. What in the world happened? What in tarnation? Ooh, I forgot I got tungsten collector. Nice. I don't even know when that happened, but hey, no complaints. Well, let's see. We got this peridot crystal now. So that, how much is peridot crystal profit? It's like 8 mil, right? Or is it more? I know at one point it was like 13 mil profit. I doubt it's that high anymore, but who knows? Maybe I'm tripping. Clover helmet win. Oh, goodness. There might be a day when I go for Clover helmet or like racing helmet. It could happen. It could happen. Boom. Let's do this. Grab all these. Voila. But yeah, hopefully we get a good amount of glossies out of this. I don't expect to get crazy amounts. Usually the high breaking power ones give less in my experience. I don't know why, but I think it's just because even though you have equal odds as far as breaking speed goes to actual like chances of dropping a block or dropping a glossy from one block break, I think just because you break more blocks in total with Ruby, it generally just goes ham because of that. Plus, I mean, Pick Obelisk has a much larger effect whenever there's larger veins. That helps a lot. Space Helmet win, that is also going to have to be a video after I max XP. Because I do want to do that one for sure, because I'm very close to like max farming fortune, max possible farming fortune. I can get it if I get that. But it's not even the space helmet, it's just like finishing the spaceman's request, and I can get max farming fortune because I've got max magical power, so I should be able to get max strength in theory. So should be pretty good. What's the highest I should bid on a Clover helmet? I have no idea. I have no idea. How much does Clover helmet go for now, boys? Anybody know? Do. Alright, hold up. Let me fix this real quick. Boom. Oh, I see the problem. SMH. Wondering why no one's talking the short stream. For some stupid reason, it put it on unlisted. Are you trolling me? That is not right. That is not cool. Mods, ban whoever did that. How do I fix this? There it is. SMH. Ban whoever did this. Immediately. Alright then. Tuesdays to give time for bug fixes and Thursdays for working on things earlier in the week. Makes sense. Totally not reading that message late, by the way. For real, for real. Anyways. We got that. I gotta break this. Always heard 13 billion. Real? That's crazy. We've answered this question many times, but what's the idea behind the pet swapping? So whenever I swap to Balpet, that's right before I use my ability, because Balpet gives a 20% ability cooldown reduction. So basically I get my Picablis ability back faster if I use Balpet whenever I use it. Ta-da! Now I have 31-second cooldown. It'd normally be like 40 seconds without it. So that is the reason. 12 bill, 15 bill. Good night, man. Crazy. What happened? So the short stream was on unlisted. So I've had 0 viewers on the short stream for the past 46 minutes since I started it. And that is the reason. Because it was unlisted. So it doesn't actually show up in the shorts feed. It does unlisted. I don't know why it was on unlisted. But it was. For some reason. SMH my head. It is what it is. Anyways, we'll see if, I don't know, the short stream might just be dead for today, which, you know what? It is what it is. I could restart it, but we'll see what happens. Yo, Donut Dude on the short stream. Hello, hello. All right. But yeah, finally got a Peridot Crystal, man. Been 3 Fiestas. I don't know, it's probably been more than 3 Fiestas since I got one of these. But sheesh. First one this whole cold. Goes crazy. Alright. And then we do that. Beam me up. Have 11.75 billion. Bro is chilling in the coin department. Let him cook. Can I? Yeet. I can make this jump, I believe. I believe. Let's go. Parkour. What should I do after max skills and magical power? I mean, not Loki helmet. Yeah. Lucky Clover helmet isn't a bad idea. That would be pretty poggers. Low key. But I mean, also, if you don't already, getting like all the infernal sets would be a good investment too. All right, there we go. Let's see what we got out of all that. We are currently at 17 glossies, which isn't too bad. 17's kind of crazy, actually. Because we're what? I guess we're 40 minutes in. 17 and 40 minutes? It's a third. So, I mean, and that's pretty valid. I think we're chilling. Set to get about 50. But let's see if we can make a bunch of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 perfect Peridot. Coming right up. 20 mil. So whatever we end up making off of this today, I have to add in 20 mil on top of that. Like whatever we end up having in our purse after we're done with all this. Someone does not realize that breaking panes gives the same amount as blocks. They have not been taught this new information. Heck W. That's wild. What is that IGN, man? It's crazy. Gonna stream snipe you when you bid on the Clover helmet. I'm gonna outbid you. How dare you? How many Clover helmets do they give out at a time? Like per Shin's auction that they do it. Might just have to outbid multiple people. Might have to happen. Oh my goodness. Work. Thank you. Smack. Nice. Hello, gamers. We got some gamers in the game chat. You love to see it. Doot. Rare sighting of 2B in the same lobby. Crazy. Goes crazy. I'm just glad we haven't got a Vanguard, and now that I've said that, we're gonna get one. I've called it. Don't be surprised when it happens, boys. I have called it. I always jinx it. That's how it always goes. Doot. You look like techno, yo. I've heard. I feel like somebody said I sound like. I don't hear it, but I don't know. Maybe sometimes. Maybe when I'm really tired, I might sound like techno. Like if I just woke up, maybe. But fourth one, yeah, this is fourth Fiesta. We missed the third one because it was at 4 a.m. So pass. But we still got this one, and then there's a fifth one going on. I'm skipping that one then. We're gonna pass. Talk enough about killing orphans. That'll do it too. I'm sure. I'm sure that would pass the test. I drop kicked that orphan in self-defense. You know. You know what I'm saying? Did 3 Fiestas yesterday, and now I'm so tired. Yeah, that'll do it. It do get exhausting. Let's just do this. That'll work. Grab this one. There we go. Is the Hypixel rank useful? I mean, MVP Plus is very, very nice. Because you get all the warps. Plus you get wardrobe, and then if you have VIP, you get like super crafting. So I'd say it's pretty worth it if you play a lot, for sure. Because it's like a one-time purchase, and then you always have it. As long as you don't get ratted and lose your account or something. But, you know. Yo, what's good, Emma? How's it going? How's it going? Please. Currently 150 mil short for the Devon helmet skin. Dang. They be pricey. So I just do commissions on this Fiesta instead of money grind. I mean, if you're leveling a G-Drag, it's not a bad idea, but other than that, I mean, even if you're leveling a G-Drag, actually, it's probably... I would focus money right now, and then after Fiesta's over, you can do commissions. Because it is good to do commissions while Cole's here. But, like, while it's Fiesta, you want to focus on money, for sure. For sure. A VIP free on my second account? Yeah, I got all my ranks free. First one was a giveaway. Second one was a viewer, and then Deadeye, the GOAT mod, has been giving me MVP plus for like the past 3 years or something. Man, it goes crazy. And we got Voiceless out here who gets to be MVP plus as well for like this month, I think. Or it might have been 6 months. I can't remember. But bro's cooking, man. Bro's cooking. We got W guild members. For real. Hello. TPS down here is abysmal. Mined out 6x6 chunks area in Crystal Hollows down to bedrock, and 3 people have joined me. The more the merrier, I guess. That's one way to do it. It's one way to clear it out. Haven't played the game in a while and have no glaciite progression. What's the best way to take advantage of mining Fiesta outside of glaciite tunnels? If you can, like before a Fiesta starts, you want to set up like a ruby or topaz, like a ruby topaz route, or like a jasper route if you can get your hands on one of those. But other than that, if you don't have time to set up a route, then you can just do like jade mining and Mines of Devon is fine. Good Sanic, how you doing, bro? Combat 39, mining 28. Dang, bro. I mean, I can't stay a non and M7 forever, right? Probably not. Probably not, no. Oh my goodness, what is this? TPS is abysmal. I'm going insane, bruh. The sound of the fans. Crazy. He was crazy once. They put him in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with a really loud fan. Fans make him crazy. On 12 glossies right now. Dang, bro's cooking. Not too shabby. Oh no, now it's begun. What have I started? What have I done? Boom. There we go. My dad's trying something and scaring me. Bro, he's gonna break your PC. That would be awkward. That would be a bit awkward. Let's do this. No. How about this? Please. Oh no, what have I done? A fan made me crazy. New copy pasta. Real. Snap all the blades out the fan, it won't make any noise because it won't work anymore. Ah, that's true. Just get liquid coolant. This is the way, although that does still require a fan. Wild. Hoppity has called, and I have answered the call, and he has given me a divine for real. Wasn't a divine. I am disappointed. It is what it is. Run it back. Gonna sleep. All right, have a good one, Sarge. Appreciate you, man. Just looking at glass the whole day. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. It's too close to the metal grid for some reason. Huh. Interesting. Is the grid too far out, or I don't know, something got screwed in wrong, I guess, probably. That's always what it is, dude. See, it would be scary if y'all had done that and then you had an extra screw left over. I can't tell you, anytime we make something or like open something and then, you know, close it back up, we always end up with an extra screw every single time, no matter what we're making. We always end up with an extra screw. I think it bent a bit. Oh, that's not good. That is less than ideal, for sure. Smack. Beautimous. Peridot is crazy. Good, Shadow. How you doing, bro? Can't even do Ramparts, Quarry, Titanium. Bruh. Unlucky. Type of person to put an extra screw in the box but not label it just to see what it gets used for. Put your most creative usages for this. Actually, that'd probably be a bad idea. Don't type it in that. Be like, if you didn't end up with an extra screw, just at the end of the instructions, be like, if you didn't end up with an extra screw, then SMH, you did something wrong. Yes, I'm doing yes. Okay then. Very nice. Creeper, aw man. Smack. Find out if you had to go through the walk again. I did not. I do not really go to the rift that much nowadays. I should go and grab my free wills. I might have a free will chilling in there if I guessed correctly. But I can't even remember if I guessed at all last Skyblock year, so who knows, dude. How do you fix the commission being broken? It shouldn't be broken. Are you sure you're in the Ramparts quarry? Make sure the blocks that you're breaking are actually in the Ramparts quarry. It's wild, Beep. Wild, man. Let's see, do this. The reason keeps sticking around 26. Nani. What you doing? We are currently grinding out the mining Fiesta event. So basically, all mining drops get doubled during this 2.5 hour event. It's 2 hours and 20 minutes, but technically almost 2.5 hour event. So I am currently just trying to mine the things that make good money, which is this guy. This is Peridot, which is used to get extra farming fortune for whenever you farm. So it goes for a pretty penny because there are a lot of people who like to farm. So easy monies. What's mod used for routes? All my mods are Badlion client. Let's see. Definitely a Rampart. Okay. Maybe just try something somewhere a little bit different and see if that works. Doo-doo. Like just move to an area that's like closer to the middle. Yo. Hello there. Needed to go back to the king to click on it, bruh. How do you get that break animation? That is from, yo, Ruby, nice. That is from my texture pack, which is linked in the description. Do this, do that, this. Is there any more? There's another lapis corpse in here. We're gonna have to handle that at some point. Ruby. Nice. Very nice. Let's grab this. I'm sure we'll get a scrap in here somewhere. Boom, boom. Voila. I'm gonna eat a tree. Good luck with that, I guess. Smile. Good luck. Let's see. There we go. Ooh, we gotta take down more maniacs, eh? Boom. Nice. See ya. All right, have a good one, man. Creeper. Oh man, gonna go blow up a tree. Crazy. Anywaysers, let's see what else we got up in here. So we have currently made, I don't know, we'll have to check after we're done with this one, but we had like 18 glossies or something, or 17 glossies, which is pretty decent, all things considered. So let's hope we can keep those numbers going up. That would be ideal. All right. Nice thing about Ruby is it breaks so fast. We're going to be out of this mine shaft before I hit like probably 70 cold. Should be out by around 65 cold, something like that. If I do it right, which hopefully I will. When mining gemstone, should I also mine the topaz? Mine Ruby, and then whenever you have your pickaxe ability, use it on topaz. That's the strat. Voila. Smack. But yeah. Do you need the Rex for the Eleanor quest? No, you don't. So you can... Okay, that was weird. You can just... even if you don't have the Rex for crappie armor, you can just wear it. And it works. How long till Fiesta ends? It is... another hour and 20 minutes. Boom. Voila. Okay. Chill. Come here. No, I missed 2 over there. Unacceptable. Let's do that. Are you trolling me? Of course it goes through the wall. Typical. Alright, hold up. I missed this. Grab that. There we go. That was a good tree. Very nice, man. You'll love to see it. Let's see. Yo, stop. My parkour skills are a little rusty. I need to go back to the rifts. and do parkour there. That'd be the strat. For real, for real. Boom. Boom. Nice. 600 mil net worth upgrade, or 600 mil worth upgrade, or 600 mil skin. Do worth, bro. Value is more valuable. Smile. 2 dungeons without AOTV, bruh. So many routes would be so much slower without Ether Warp. It's actually crazy. I'm curious, like, I don't know. I need to go back and watch some dungeons speedruns from like 3 years ago and see the difference between like speedruns then and speedruns now, because it's changed so much. Reach mountaintop is highly good money at the moment. For what I've heard, it makes about 21 mil an hour right now, so it's pretty solid. Best thing to do right now, though, is grind out Polar Void books, because people are buying those because it's coal. So that would be a good thing to do. Boom. Nice. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Man. Yeah, we're gonna be out of here in no time, man. Holy cow. 100 mining speed buff. Cooking. Going for the Devon helmet skin, but then I was like, that's 600 mil just gone. Yeah, that is a lot of money. That is a little bit of coinage right there. So, may not be the best decision, perhaps. Okay. Cooking, man. It's so satisfying. I love mining rubies. Just peak satisfaction. Beautiful. Okay. I'm at 983 magical power. I can get to 1,000, I think. Oh yeah, with 600, you should easily be able to get to 1,000. For sure. Alright. That is all from that. Let's see if we can make a perfect ruby. Actually, is ruby even profit? Let's double check on that first. If we do 5 of these, that's 8 mil versus perfect ruby is 10 mil. Okay. So it's profit. Let's see if we can actually make them, though. Flawed. I mean, I've mined a lot of ruby today. So maybe. Yeah, we can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Just enough for another perfect ruby. So I got to calculate in 30 mil on top of whatever we end up making today from both of those being forged. Pretty nice. Easy stonks. So yeah, again, we're only an hour in. We've already gotten 2 ruby mine shafts, which is pretty legitness. Let's grab these. Hello, TNT. Tech W. Every time he enters the chat, you can tell because of one message. Bro has returned. We need to click on the commission every time I collect 1 titanium. Yep. Yep. But you don't have to go back to the king every single time. Because you can do the different emissaries throughout the areas as you unlock them, which granted you gotta unlock them as you get higher part of the mountain levels, but yeah, you gotta go back to them quite a bit to start with. Eventually you'll get the royal pigeon once you get some commission milestones and be able to talk to him there. But it's wild, TNT. Wild, man. Crazy. It's good shake. How you doing, bro? Currently at 27 glossy. Oh yeah, how many am I at now? 19. We got like 2 glossies out of that whole ruby mine shaft. Yikes. Yikes. Yeah, all of them at once now. I don't remember if it's hard mountain 1 or 2 though. Oh, that's lit. That is very nice. How much mining speed you got? We are at 9,000 right now. Which it's faster in mine shafts. I think I get like an extra 1,000 or something in mine shafts or something. But Outside of mineshaft, that's what it's at. Cooking. And there we go. Nice. Kind of tired for mining right now. Started again a few weeks ago. I got 8 mil mithril and 11 mil gem. How much is needed for max again? So you're good on mithril, I think. Like, I think max is like 8.5 or something is all you need for like the best trees. But 20 mil gem is what you need, which that won't take too long. That should be like 5 hours if you've got decent rates. So gem doesn't take nearly as long as mithril for sure. Get after commission milestone 1, so 5 commissions. Oh, that's not bad then. The election for the next mayor already start? I think so, yeah. I haven't seen what the options are though. But hopefully they're decent. That's the dream. Averaging 53 glossy per for the last 3 fiestas. Dang, dude. That was rude. That was rude. Not cool, bruh. That's trying to stuff things between the grid and the fan now, bruh. How messed up am I? I mean, if it was hitting the grid, isn't it gonna be hitting whatever he stuffs in between it instead? Isn't that how that will work? Heck W. It might be Jover, man. It might be Jover. Probably gonna be a Marina Mayor. I gotcha. We shall see. This kid macroing? What in the world? Bro was just like looking at blocks that weren't there, right? That's what that looked like. That looked suspicious. That looked very suspicious. Maybe I'm tripping. But that looked odd, right? That looked kind of odd. Future chance with fishing event? Okay. It's like putting stuff on the side so it's further away. Okay. Interesting. I don't know. As long as they're not flammable. That would be the issue. I think you don't want it to be flammable. Macros on Paradise are baritone are easy to block macros. Okay, this guy's legit, I think. The other guy's still here? He is. I don't know, maybe he's real. Maybe. It's iffy. Break these. Putting flammable stuff works great as a warning that your computer is overheating. That's one way to do it. Yeah, okay. I think he's alright. Perhaps. There's so many people in here. Goodness. Is it Fiesta right now? Yes, it is Fiesta. There's still like an hour and 10 minutes left. So we're about halfway through it so far. But still got another half to go. So let's see if this part's still here. It is. Nice. Yo, what's good, Mr. Banana? How you doing, bro? What's up, Puff? How you doing? Welcome back, welcome back. Let's see. I keep instantly using that and then expecting to have it back already. Bro is tripping. Anywaysers. Was your money earned? Say 25 mil. Bad line is not accurate at all. I think that's to if I had NPC sold, which you do not do with Paradot. It makes like a lot more if you don't NPC sell it. And also, I don't know if it counts in pristine blocks or not, because blood is tripping big time. And he definitely doesn't count in glossies, which glossies is like half of the money I make generally is based off of glossy rates. So yeah, it's bugging. Good, just bored of Rift and don't really got any other money making method at the moment. Well, should make enough from Rift, which I mean, you don't need too much money to start getting into farming, to be fair. It's a nice thing about farming is it doesn't require much money to get into to start off. But I mean, start doing some early commissions maybe. Yo, lol, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Again, boys, if y'all haven't already, make sure to follow the Twitch. There's a link in the description if you're on YouTube. And I will be streaming some Monster Hunter over there. And then when Elden Ring Night Rain drops, we're going to be streaming that over there too. So it's going to be a good time. So make sure to tune in over there. Farming and mining just boring. Well then. Yeah, you're going to have a rough time. I'm going to be real. It's a while before combat starts making money. So, I mean, I guess you can just keep pushing Rift until you got enough for like F5 dungeon setup. But it's gonna be rough, dude. Doesn't count Pick Obelisk. Perhaps. I'm using BLC just past an hour. Mine says 71 mil. I don't know, dude. I don't know then. It's tripping though. I assure you I've made more than that. Which granted, I did put a lot of the stuff into my forge. So maybe it took the money from that out. So that would have been like 25 mil. Dang, another crystal. And this one is once again citrine. This is like the third citrine mineshaft in 3 Fiestas. Goodness sakes, man. That's kind of wild. Let's do that. Chilling. All right. I need to open those while holding the drill. I keep forgetting that. I tried not to hold the drill so I don't actually accidentally use Pick Obelisk on it, but I do need to open those while holding the drill for better stuff. Still too loud though. Next thing he's trying is just remove it for now since it's not the main fan, just the secondary. Alrighty. That's one way to do it. Bizarre flipping is always there for you. That is true. You do have to have money to make money though. Got my 3rd Jasper this Fiesta. Dang, man, I still haven't gotten one. Got a full Devon armor that I don't even use since I don't mine anymore. Fair enough. Fair enough. Because the profit counter tends to bug out a lot. Yeah. Haven't gotten a single Jasper mineshaft. Yeah, I haven't gotten one this whole coal, man. I used to get one like every Fiesta, but haven't gotten one in the last 3. Like, what's going on here, dude? They're reducing my rates. SMH. Alright, that should be all of that stuff up there gotten. Hopefully. F5, yeah, F5 starts making decent money because Legion sells for about $1 mil profit for every one you get, and it's so common that you get one like every run. So F5 makes pretty solid money. And then you get to F7, and then you get to M3, M4, M5. Everything above M3 makes pretty good money, except M6. M6 sucks. It is trash. Absolute garbage. I didn't even click this. Keck W. We just leave the whole mineshaft without actually grabbing the crystal. LOL XD. Got pretty quick cooldown right now, though. That's nice. That's always nice. All right, we're gonna go for these guys up here. Hit him with that when we're done. Yo, what's up, dude? How you doing, bro? What's chilling? We are currently very chilling. I am at 19 cold right now, so hopefully I can get all this mined before we freeze to death. Usually these ones I can get done pretty quick, but I don't know. It's a 9 breaking power one, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, we vibing. How you doing today? It's been a minute for me, has it? Time flies, man. We've been, I guess today and yesterday we've been doing mining fiestas, but been doing a lot of M7 as always, which we'll be back to that grind on Tuesday is the plan. But we're doing this is the 4th Fiesta. The 5th Fiesta is at like midnight for me, so I'm not doing that one. But I will be doing some more M7 on Tuesday. And we should be doing profile reviews tomorrow, so I kind of got a plan for the whole week. Unless there's an update on Tuesday, which would be epic because they are currently doing something on the alpha, so we'll see what's going on over there, hopefully soon enough. Almost done with school. Don't know how I managed to ace bio. YoGoU. You'll love to see it. Man is cooking on the exams. Let's do this one. That'll do. Did I hear profile review? Yep, we'll be doing profile reviews tomorrow is the game plan. So I'm probably just going to do from like, I don't know, we might just only get in like 2 hours at the most because I do have something tomorrow night. Possibly. But if that falls through, then who knows? We'll see what we get up to. Plan so far, I heard some say forging update, then I heard another Slayer. Do you know anything or heard other theories? Well, they announced at the end of the last major update, which was BearyyWins update at the start of April, that we were getting forging in the next few months, and Slayer should be in the next like month or two. So Slayer, from what they've said, Slayer should be the next update coming out. But it could be forging, but that's probably just copium. It's more likely going to be Slayer. But they have been testing some forging related stuff on alpha, because there was one alpha test where you couldn't, like it let you know that you couldn't join unless you were in 1.20. But it was a private test. So even after you swapped to 1.20, you still couldn't join. But they had some admins and probably some SkyBlock nerds on there testing out some things with newer versions of the game for 1.20. Which is most likely to do with forging update. But who knows, man. If they're just now starting the testing process for that, it could be a very long time before we actually see it in the main game. Or even get an alpha for it for ourselves. But we'll have to see. Forging update before GTA 6 is kind of crazy, though. We'll see. We will see. Nice to see someone not lagging. It goes crazy, dude. Depends on the day, to be honest. Once we start doing M7 runs, we will definitely be lagging. Don't you worry. SkyBlock's still fun. I still have a great time with it, personally. I mean, the best thing about it, of course, is that you never run out of things to do, or it takes a very long time to run out of things to do. So I've had this profile for, I guess, we're getting close to 3 years now. 2.5 years, a little over 2.5 years. And I still got solid like 500 hours to go or something. So kind of hope we get Skulk Island or something if it's updating the 1.20. I mean, it would be cool if they do, you know, like a warden style tree or something. If they do a warden biome and that's where they put like the blue tree at, like that would be kind of sick. Like the blue nether tree growing in the Skulk biome, that could go crazy for sure. And then they like change the leaves to be Skulk blocks. That could be very cool. Oh man, probably be in the gemstone mining grind for like 2 months or so, maybe even longer. Want to get max equipment literally instantly by the time I get the dungeon level for everything. Valid, very valid. Yeah, I mean, while it's cool, especially, it's definitely going to take advantage of it. Warden Slayer could be cool. That would be very cool. Forging will never come out. Don't expect it. I mean, it's going to come out at some point, but you know, it might just be for our grandkids. So I have to pass down the expectations. For real. The prophecy foretold of a forging update. But yeah, the alpha do be open right now. Explain a lot why there wasn't an update in March. I mean, we haven't got an update this month either. And I guess, I think it was the end of March, actually, that we got BearyyWins update. And then, like, April 1st, we had the April Fool's update. But, yo, what's good, burpees? Mining Fiesta stream? Yes, sir. We out here. We out here. Got, like, an hour left to go. Yeah, a little over an hour. So, we're making a dent. The child I yearned for the forging update. Exactly. Exactly. Forging plus layer together while you chop trees, you have a chance to spawn a tree ant. Could be crazy. Question is how items for the newer versions going to react for people that are on lower versions like Trident or new kinds of trees. Again, you won't be able to play it on older versions, and I don't think, you know, they're going to have to where you can have those older trees anywhere else. I don't expect them to do minions for those kinds of trees. You know, that would be like the big issue, is if you have, you know, minions for blocks from newer versions and you try to go to your private island while on an older version, like that would definitely cause issues. So I don't think they're going to do that at all. But I think all of the newer islands or the newer blocks are just going to be on the new island, and you won't be able to access it unless you're on a new version. Let me do this real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna have so many perfect citrines saved up for when this update drops, though. For real, for real. Voila. Yeah, I was gonna intel. Got 46 glossies right now. Bro's cooking, man. How many am I at? 24. We're down bad, bro. You've got twice as many as me. This is unacceptable. Unacceptable. Okay, somebody didn't get the memo that panes count the same as blocks. Bro did not get the memo. Yo, what's good, Slither? How you doing today, bro? It's good, Sash. Rip TNT, it was a great mod. 07s. Crazy. He's still alive. He's still alive, guys. He didn't die. There must be some items that are on lower versions, so how are they going to work? I mean, again, you're not going to be able to take those islands off the forging island, I don't think. Like, imagine if they've got, you know, like, let's say they have a trident on the forging island, but I imagine if they implement that, then it's only going to be on the forging island. Like, you know, how they've got, like, the snow cannons on the Jerry Island. But you can't, like, take the snow cannons off. Like, I think it'll be something like that. Like, you get a trident while you're in a certain area. Like, in the water area, you talk to an NPC and get a trident while you're there. But after you leave that area, it turns into just, like, a wooden hoe or something. Who knows? Great, man. Thanks. How are you? I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Welcome back, Sarts. Bro could not sleep. Can't let the Fiesta go to waste. Crazy. It's Sasha. Oh, sorry. I can't read. I can't read, SMH. How you doing? I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. But yeah, we'll have to see how it goes. What you doing? We are currently mining Paradox in a mining Fiesta. Just seeing how much money we can make. The first hour and a half is gone now, so we've got a little under an hour of Fiesta to do. So we're just trying to see how much money we can make. The last two Fiestas, first one we made 190 mil, second one we made like 170. So I'm hoping we can get to 200 mil this time, but our drop rates aren't looking too great. They're not ideal. First Fiesta we got 43 glossies, and the second one we got like 36. So I'm hoping we can increase that amount by a bit, but how much this time we'll have to wait and see. I'm trying not to count in the middle of it because that's downtime, you know. So I try and wait till after to count it, but we'll count it once we're done and see exactly what we're up to. But right now we're at 24 glossies. So thing is, it's about 60% of the way through the event. We're set to get around 40, and I generally like to get about 50 is preferred numbers, but we'll see. Guess slash estimate. I mean, we're looking to make about 175 or so. Might be 190 actually, because we did get 3 crystals, which is pretty solid. So have to see. Yo, Slither with the 7. Let's go. W's in the chat for Slither. Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate it. W mans. W mans. Where are you from? I am from North Carolina in the USA. Let's do this. Beautiful. Goes out in 16 days for me. Once I get my summer job back, I'll fund another staff sushi party. Hey, you ain't got to do that, man. For real, for real. I appreciate it, but zero pressure. Bro has gifted plenty. For real. How's your pet rule set? Win, gain mining XP in Dwarven Mines, equip Skatha, and when gain mining XP in Glaciite Tunnel, equip Glaciite Golem, and when cast Fishing Rod, equip Valpet. That's the strats. Okay, and then we do this. Beautiful. No problem, man. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Long you been streaming? I'm old now. I gotta think back. It's been a while, like 6-7 years, something like that. I think I started when I was 15. I don't know. I didn't really get into it until probably 17. That's when I really started going ham. But that was still 5 years ago. So it's been a little bit. Been a little bit. You're a variety streamer? I mean, not too much. We stream some variety stuff on Twitch, but this is definitely my main game. For sure, for sure. Should do baby face reveal part 2 once you hit 25k subs on YouTube. Crazy. I literally, like, first face reveal, I can't remember how. I think that was at 1,000 subs I did a face reveal. And I didn't have a face cam at that time. So I literally just, like, put a picture, like a baby picture up on the screen of me. And that was my first face reveal. It was crazy. Boom. Where you live, UK or USA? USA, dude. Ain't got none of that British accent going on. I don't know. Depends on the day, I guess. But yeah, I'm North Carolinian in the United States of America. I'm from NC's too. Let's go. All the best dungeon players from NC. For real, for real. Imagine dropping a good RNG drop. Couldn't be me. Crazy. Crazy. Don't you have a YouTube rank? You gotta have 30k subs to have YouTube rank. So not quite. Not quite. Does it count if I lived there? I mean, can be a former good Dungeons player, I guess. Bro, why? It's so annoying. This is so annoying. Why is this guy just breaking blocks? It means whenever I pick Obelisk, I don't get as much stuff. So rude. He doesn't realize that pains get the same as blocks now. Papega. Some H my head. Poor Marco's banned. Crazy. Velocity check, we're at 24 as of the last mineshaft. So I check every time we get out of mineshaft. So hopefully we'll spawn another one here soon. But yeah, 24 at the moment is what it's looking like. 27, bro's cooking. Minecraft your favorite game? I enjoy vanilla Minecraft. I haven't played vanilla in a couple years, like, consistently. But I do enjoy SkyBlock for sure. Boom. And it came on the second you responded to that message? Of course it did. Okay, well, I was saying, basically, my first face reveal was a baby picture at 1,000 subs. Because I didn't have a face cam yet, but I wanted to do a face reveal. So I did a picture of me when I was, like, 3. And just put that up on the screen. That was my face reveal. Went crazy. Brainstorm an idea. Can I share? If it involves being an artist or editing for me, then pass. Smile. I can just about do M1. I could have maybe done more with my Frozen Blaze. Maybe, but maybe survive, but you're not going to do that much damage. From South Africa, so if I had more if I had more money, I would donate. No worries, bro. Seriously, I appreciate it, man. Appreciated. Anything helps, and it is not expected or anything, so I am very grateful. Thank you so much for the 7, man. Could just go American then get money. It's one way to do it. I wish it worked like that. I wish it worked like that. Heck W. But thank you, bro. What do you mean? Because I don't need an editor or an artist. And that is what, 99%? of first-time viewers be asking me on Twitch, so I can kind of predict and feel when it's coming. Good try, though. I appreciate the kind words. Stream lagging sometimes. OBS on strike again. Is it? Is it lagging? Look at Alpha server. I have seen. But yeah, I know they're doing testing. They've been doing that for like an hour now. Works like becoming American legally and work a minimum wage job. $15 an hour is amazing. I mean, it's not bad. $15 an hour though? Is that minimum wage where y'all live? That must be nice. I don't know. I guess cost of living is probably higher there too. It's usually how that goes. Bam, bam. Topaz. Okay. We'll take it. Let's do this. Yeet. Smack. Grab that. Smack. And there's another lapis corpse in here. See what we got. That is tungsten. LF lapis. LF lapis. SMH my head. There he is. What's up? What's up, baby girl? All right, we'll take that. Grab this. See what we can do in here. Excuse me, sir. Thank you. So satisfying. It's beautiful. Average $4 per gallon of gas. Goodness, man. Sheesh. I don't know how much it is here. I haven't bought gas in a week or two. But I don't really pay attention to it. I probably should. But it's like the cost of gas, whether it changed or not, I kind of have to buy it. You know what I'm saying? As long as it's not like $1 million per gallon, then kind of gotta buy it. Got 8 glossy from 1 mine shaft, but it was cooking. How can I make the most money during this Fiesta? Is Harlem Mountain 7? Good question. Harlem Mountain 7, probably just like try and get a Jasper route would be ideal. You know, Jasper route's good, Ruby Topaz route's good. If you don't want to do a route, then Heart of the Mountain or Mines of Devon Jade would be also good. So those are the main options, I would say. Not as bad as California was at like 7 a gallon a little bit ago. Goodness, man. Yeah, California is expensive to live there, bro. And like $1 million is the average price of a house there or something. It's crazy. Actually crazy. Let's do that. That works. We'll take it. Let's grab these. Please. Thank you. What'd somebody get? Bro dropped Thunderlord 7. Unlucky. Got any recommendation how to survive better against T4 E-Man? I mean, using an epic or higher rarity Enderman pet helps a lot because it gives like 30% damage reduction from Enderman. So that helps quite a bit. But other than that, I mean, you can do... Let's see, I'm going to do this. Beautiful. Whew. But other than that, I mean, more kills on Final Destination is always nice. And of course, Ender Relic, but that's like the expensive option. Gas per liter here is legit $21.99 per liter. Goodness, man. Sheesh. I guess gas is just expensive in most parts of the world right now, I would gather. Good way to make money at Hard Mount 7, be productive, do glaciate commissions such as powder grind mithril if you need, and Pico Nimbus the gemstones. Yeah, I mean, that's an option. I would normally not recommend focusing commissions too much during Fiesta, though. I'd wait till after Fiesta and then get on that grind. And maybe have some of it done before the next Fiesta, perhaps. 50k kill Final Destination makes you almost immortal. Yeah, I can imagine that. Go crazy, dude. Only at 37 glossy. I mean, that's still not bad. Still more than I got last Fiesta, like, from the whole thing, so. This. It's good lax. Got my first T7 enchant today. GG. Bro's cooking. I haven't dropped one in a little bit. I'm probably not dropping one for a little bit because I've been having to level Gregory 2.0. Because we just got second G-Drag last night, so I've been having to start leveling him now. And I'm going to be using him for enchanting table shenanigans until he's maxed. So no usage from the Guardian for a little bit. Derpy win. I mean, he was just around like a couple weeks ago, so it's gonna be like 3 months till he's back. Tech W Slither. It's more than what I got the last Fiesta. Fair enough. Got Giant Killer 7. That's pretty solid, isn't it? Yeah, I did get second Greg last night. Yep. After the Fiesta. So he's like level 64 right now. So still got a lot of work to do. I probably should start feeding him, but I don't really need him until I start playing Burr. So if I'm using him while I'm playing Kudra, he should get leveled up pretty quickly, I think. You know what I'm saying? Let's do this. Never mind. SMH. Yeah, Caduceus Feeder, of course. Just got Hard Mount 7, 1 mil Mithril Powder, 20k Gemstone Powder. What should I do in mining progression? You should definitely get that powder up. First off, get to like 20 mil Gemstone and 5 mil Mithril. Then go for Hard Mountain 10. And then go for 3 million more Mithril. So you'll be at like 8 mil Mithril. And then you can start doing the Glaciite Powder Grind. And the Glaciite Powder Grind makes pretty solid money while you're doing that. But that is general mining progression at the moment. Yeah, I saw the clips from that Slither. I saw that crazy stuff, man. How many coins all the Century Cakes will sell? I have no idea. I have to check the auction house for that one. I have not sold any Century Cakes. Kudra streams when? They should be starting next week, I think. Like either Friday, they'll either start like Friday next week, or they'll start on like Tuesday the week after. But we should be getting into Kudra next week, because on Tuesday I'll be getting a tank level. Wednesday I'll be getting a Kata level. Thursday I should be finishing up tank runs, maybe. It's either I'll finish them Thursday or Friday. And depending on when I finish those will be when we start Kudra. So I should finish my tank runs Thursday or Friday of next week, if there's no update on Tuesday. If we get an update Tuesday, of course, then everything's derailed. But if nothing's derailed, then that's the plan for next week. Appreciate you, Slither. All right, have a good one, man. Appreciate you. Let's see how we doing. Pretty solid.
As a child, I
pretty solid.
For the mines.
Yo, Lopez, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Again, boys, if y'all haven't already, make sure to smash that sub button if you're on YouTube. We are on our way to 25,000 subs. If you're on Twitch, hit that follow for me. We're on our way to 2,000 followers on Twitch, so we're a little bit behind of YouTube over there, but we can catch up. It's doable. Do that, of course. Of course, it goes all the way through. SMH. Appreciate your hand, Brad. Why don't you make a video of nothing to hype? Because it's been done a bajillion times before. And I think it's kind of promotes bad things a lot of times, because everybody thinks that you should just speedrun hype because of that. Because of those videos. So those videos have kind of hurt a lot of people in my experience. I know a ton of people who have speedrun hype and then they get stuck because they have a Hyperion and nothing else. So I'd rather not do one of those personally. Have 2 G-Drags. One is level 200, second one's 164. Should I sell one of them? I mean, they're both useful. If you're planning on doing M7 or Kudra in the future, then it's good to have 2. Do from nothing to max magical power, definitely better. I mean, technically I've done all of that on this profile, to be fair. Just took a lot longer because I wasn't speedrunning it. But, you know, it has all been done here. Let's do this. Voila. Okay. Beautiful. Too bad I have 18 mil gemstone powder and full Divine before I've done anything other than mining. I mean, it's good to go all in on one thing at the start, to be honest. If you're first starting out, like it's your first profile, going all in on something is not a bad idea. Because it's a very complex game. It's good to get to where you understand one part of it, like, very well, and can make good money from it before you start branching out too much. Because what a lot of people will do when they first start out is they'll just branch out, do a little bit of everything, and then they won't have a money-making method for, like, super duper long, and that makes your progression go by so much slower. So if you just focus on one thing when you first start out, it's a good way to do it. This is my 4th profile, not even been to the ends. Oh, fair enough. My other profile had 7 bill between me and my co-op member, but we did nothing but flipping dungeons. I mean, as long as you have a money method, you know? That's really all that matters. Whether it's flipping or, you know, Kudra, mining, dungeons, whatever. As long as you've got a way to make money to be able to keep progressing in whatever grind you're on, and you're having a good time, it don't matter too much. You know, a lot of people are like, you know, you gotta have a well-rounded profile to enjoy the game. You really don't. As long as you're having a good time doing whatever you're focusing on, you know, that's fine. That is totally fine. But yeah, it's a lot harder to have a good time doing whatever you're focusing on if you don't have a money method. So it is good to have a money method. We're at 28 glossies right now. We only got 4 glossies in that whole mine shaft. That is very much less than ideal. So hopefully we can pick things up a little bit. We still got 40 minutes left, so we've done 2/3 so far. It's looking like we're gonna get about 42 glossies at the pace we're going right now. So we've had really bad rates these last few fiestas. It's been kind of rough, which I think it's mainly been because we've gotten not that many mine shafts. Our mine shaft RNG has been kind of abysmal. And also the mine shafts that we have gotten have been pretty bad, so. No Jasper mine shafts, you know. I mean, this time we got a Ruby mine shaft, but I got it, like, before the Fiesta even started, so I only got half of it done during the event, but I'm getting trolled by SkyBlock. Uh-oh, what's going on? Have you ever found the Dragon Rune for the G-Drag? Yep, just found one last night, actually. I got my 2nd G-Drag last night, so we got the Dragon Room there. And then for my 1st G-Drag, I found the room myself, which last night I got warped into one. For my 1st G-Drag, I found it myself, which was pretty epic. But method for glossies these days, use Picobulus. And I think the best way to do it is like Spiral Room, like a Sapphire Throne Room or something with Armadillo. And still do like hybrid Armadillo strats. And then Picobulus ability. And just break blocks pretty much. What's the chances for Vanguard Shaft? I'm not totally sure. I want to say it's like 1 or 2%, something like that. But depends on whether you've got the perk from Heart of the Mountain that increases the odds for that. Half my minions disappeared, bro. What? Are you in a co-op? Because that's wacky. Dude, gonna drop all the dies. I'm not planning on doing that grind, no. I might go for some dies. Like, I could go for Archfiend, you know, that would be fine. Some of these ones that are not that difficult to get your hands on. I'm sure I'll drop a Necron die or a Bone die before I'm done with class average 50. There's no way I don't get either one of those. But we'll have to wait and see. Should look at what I DM'd you. Finish my house in hardcore. Yo. Bro's got the drip on the house. Let's see. Do this. Boom, boom. How long did it take to find the Dragon Ruin? I mean, yesterday it wasn't long. It was like 5 minutes max. And then somebody warped me in. The first time, I also got pretty lucky with it. I think it took us like maybe 10 minutes. But main thing is you just, if you don't hear one, like, go into a lobby, run around for a minute or two. If you don't hear one, just warp to another lobby and hope you get lucky pretty much. Co-op has his API on. It has nothing in his interchest storage or inventory, but he wouldn't touch them. I don't know. That is wacky, dude. That is very wacky. Very, very strange. Go for bingo die for real. I am planning on doing that. But I want to buy one before we go for it, and then I'll sell the one that we go for. That's my current game plan, because by the time I actually get a bingo die from doing bingo. It's I'll be like 75% of the way done with dungeons, and so I won't even be using the set anymore that I get the die on. But selling bingo die is so bad for money. Maybe I won't sell it. Maybe I'll just put it on the island with the other dies that I have. Might be the strat. What do you recommend I do during Fiestas? I have really high ping from Spain, just so you know. I mean, methods would be the same as anybody else, really. I mean, Umber mining makes the most. Umber / tungsten. I'm not sure which is better right now. Changes like week to week, I think. But Umber and tungsten is like the most consistent money method, of course. But if you're not Heart of the Mountain 7 yet, and you can't do that, then it's also viable to just do Ruby / Topaz routes, or just mine Jade, or Jasper routes is also good, or just mine Jade in Mines of Devon. How do you get the arrows pointing to the next vein? That is from Badline Client. So that is the commissions routes, I think is the name of it. So that points to like my next commission route, which, you know, I'm not really paying attention to it because I don't need those commissions at the moment, but I might have to do some off-camera grinding later, level up the G-Drag a bit. We shall see. Since you're the Rift guy, you gotta drop a Celadon die. Oh my goodness. I don't know about that one. I don't really love the Dante fight or Bacte fight that much. What's your Heart of the Mountain? I'm Heart of the Mountain 10. We Heart of the Mountain 10 since day one. There go my free will minions. Bruh, that's so wacky. Like, what kind of bug is that? I would definitely report that. That is very wacky. What equipment would be recommended when I start dungeons? I mean, when you first start, it doesn't matter too much. As far as, like, you know, like actual equipment, like belt, gloves, stuff, like that stuff. You don't have access to the good stuff yet, generally, when you first start, so... I mean, if you're running Mage, then, like, Gauntlet of Contagion. I mean, anything Gauntlet of Contagion is nice. And then, like, Implosion Belt if you're running Mage, but other than that... How much cost is this Fiesta? I'm at 28 right now. Is Frozen Blaze an option with Blaze Pet, or should I aim for something different? I mean, Frozen Blaze and Blaze Pet is alright when you're first starting out, but it gets to a point, once you're in Master Mode, it's not going to stand up. And also, the problem with that is, like, I think it requires, like, level 20, like, Kata level 20 to dungeonize it, so it's not great at the very beginning. So, generally, you just run, like, Super Tank, or Heavy Armor, I mean, and something like that. Usually. Iron Man Frozen Blaze on top, not coping. Crazy. How to get Mithril Powder efficiently? I have only 1 mil and don't want to die grinding for more. I'm Heart of the Mountain 7. Focus Gemstone first. Try and get to 20 mil Gemstone. And then once you go for Mithril, it's basically just doing commissions. Dwarven Mines commissions for the most part. That's the strat. But I have a video on how to do each type of powder grinding, so you can check that out if you want to. But that shows the best ways to do each one, and there's some upgrades you can do as well for your gear to get more powder grinds done faster. Why'd they add levels in SkyBlock? I mean, why not, right? It kind of lets you tell, just, you can hit tab and I can tell exactly what part of the game, like, people have done and stuff, you know? I can see there's one person who's level 426, so they're pretty high level, but then there's a lot of level, like, 25s in here, so I can just warp into a lobby and tell immediately, like, how many people are going to be in the area that I'm at. So there's maybe, like, 7, 8, 9 people or so that are going to be mining in the glaciate tunnels here. So if I wanted to have less people, I could just lobby hop. And I can do that instantly just by hitting tab. So it's really nice just for knowing who's in your lobby. But also it just gives you something to go for. Because, like, I mean, my whole profile is built after going for SkyBlock levels. So it's also something for, like, top players to race towards. I have 6 unclaimed 1 mil combat XP from bestiary. Dang, bro. Man's got all that XP saved up. Sheesh. Level 53 and I'm in Glacier Tunnels. Fair enough. Yeah, sometimes people can surprise you and be higher level in something than their skyblock level leads on. That's for sure. It's not a one-size-fits-all thing, but if a level like 100 tries to join your Infernal Kudra party, then you probably shouldn't let them in most of the time. You can kind of tell there that that's probably not a good idea. Do I buy a Kudra carry because I want to use Crimson for Slayer? I mean, depends. What tier of Kudra are we talking? I guess. Auto pet rules you got. When gain XP, when gain mining XP in Glacier Tunnels, equip Glacier Golem. Or no, equip Skatha. When gain mining XP in Glacier Mineshaft, equip Golem. And then when throw fishing rod, equip Balpet. That's my rules right now. See what we got in here. Alright, we got an Amber Mineshaft. Okay. There is a Lapis Corpse, so I need to find that. There's the Umber one. Excuse me, fellas. Hi there. You open this. It's got garbage. Smack. Maniac Slayer done. Beautiful. What's better? Use bestiary milestones between 0 to 100 or 101 to 200 on G-Drake. I would use them 0 to 100 because you want to get it to 100 as soon as you can because he gives 0 stats until he's level 100. So before level 100, he has 0 use. You can't even put like a pet item on him. So I would go ahead and use it now and then use the XP boost would be a good idea. Unless you want to do like Caduceus Feeder. That's also a good option. It depends on how bad you need the stats, I guess. If you don't need the stats, then it's better to wait. But if you want to have stats while you're leveling him, then I would go ahead and use it. When's last Fiesta? It is in like 9 hours or something. 8.5 hours. There's a little ways to go. What's your level and what's max level? I'm level 471 and max is 473. Just noticing Efficient Miner doesn't work on gemstones anymore. Yeah, Efficient Miner does not work. You have to get gemstone spread, which the only way to get that is from, there's one perk in Heart of the Mountain right here, Steady Hand. So you can only get 10 gemstone spread. So that means 10% of the time you break 1 extra gemstone, basically. Try IGN, do exclamation IGN in the chat and it'll pop up. Do that. Voila. Yeah, we got plenty of powder saved up for sure. If they ever add more Heart of the Mountain perks or something, then we should be chilling on powder. Imagine they add Heart of the Mountain 15, chat. Real. Go crazy. What's left for you to get 473? I gotta get class average 50 from dungeons, so that's gonna take me about 300, 400 hours, something like that. I gotta get maxed Kudra boss collection, which is gonna be about 20 hours. That won't take too long. I only need like 400 runs of those, and those take like 2-3 minutes per run. So those are easy. What else? I gotta get my chili pepper collection maxed. And I've got a couple bestiaries left in dungeons, so I'll be getting those while I'm going for class average 50. And 1 divine rabbit. I'm missing 1 divine rabbit, so I gotta get that guy as well. Why am I mining these gemstones? So normally I wouldn't mine amber, but since it's in a mine shaft, I get extra perks from mining things in mine shafts, so it still makes pretty solid money. So it's a good idea to just mine stuff whenever it's in a mine shaft. As long as it's a gemstone, because it does give me chances to drop glossy gems. So it's pretty solid. It makes good money is the short answer. Duplex or Soul Eater better on term? Depends on what you're using it for. Generally you want Soul Eater unless you're like tank or burrs in M7. Or if you're doing Kudra. Those are the only places Duplex is going to be better than Soul Eater. Generally. Boom. But most late game players will get 2 Terminators. So you have one with Soul Eater for whenever you're clearing in dungeons, and then one with Duplex for the boss fight. But yeah, crazy. Playtime, we are at 4,235 hours right now. Armor's base requirement for Blaze Slayer, I mean, you can use probably Necron for T1. But like T2 and above, you need good Crimson. So like T2 you can probably do with like hot burning Crimson. T3 with burning fiery, and T4 with fiery infernal. Generally. Let's get HP. How you doing, bro? Let's grab this. Beautiful. 20 duplicate divines later, you get the last one. I'm at 7 dupes right now. So hopefully not. That'd be 14 more divines, and I haven't gotten a divine in like 2 months. It's been bad, bro. Gonna hate getting to 10 the first time. For Heart of the Mountain 10, it is a grind. How much Heart of Max XP you need from 14 to 15 then? A mil? Wasn't it a mil for like 9 to 10? I don't remember. It was a lot. Felt like a lot. Who knows though? If they were to do that, then they would have to add some crazy commissions that give like 2,500 XP per or something. So a nucleus run's worth it? Depends on whether you're lucky or not, pretty much. It's like most things. If you can drop an alloy, or if you're willing to do 1,000 nucleus runs and guaranteed drop an alloy, then it's worth it. But if you're only going to do like 20 and then stop, you may make money, you might not. It's iffy. Is Umber Tungsten worth with high paying? Yeah, I mean, it might not be, you know, the craziest money method for you, but if you're not on Iron Man, then should be better than farming and most other idle money methods. So, you have Clover Helmet? I do not. I'm not that crazy, unfortunately. Not yet. Maybe one day. But I have very much rushed levels on this profile, so I'm kind of poor, but high level. That's kind of where we're at. I think fishing commissions from the lake would be cool, pun intended. I don't know, having Heart of the Mountain commissions for fishing, is that the strat? Feels kind of wacky. Boom. I mean, maybe have commissions where you have to get like a certain amount of gemstones, and then the ones that you catch from the lake drop gemstones, so it's an option to do it that way, but it's not the fastest way to do it. That would be something. 53 build net worth isn't poor. I mean, for a level 471, that's pretty poor. Generally, most players who are 471 have over 100 build net worth. At least. If not much, much more than that. So for my skyblock level, I'm pretty poor. But it is what it is. I think forging will have gem trees. That would be kind of cool, but I doubt it. I don't know. Imagine just using Picobulus in the middle of the forest. Go crazy. Go for forest max level. That's the plan, dude. That is the plan. Do this. Beautiful. Good job hiding the IRL traded net worth. Real. Crazy. Could be me. I'm level 348 with 7 bill. Cooking. Could happen. He might pass me. He might pass me. Forging updates never coming out. Come on, man. Don't ruin our copium. Come on now. Some of us are still holding on to the copium. Let us cope. Alright, we'll see how many glossies we're at after this. We're at 71 cold. We're gonna freeze to death somewhat soon. That'll be fun. For real, for real. Excuse me, sir. Smack. Go gamble your net worth with cow is bad. I'm sure you'll profit. I mean, gambling my net worth, that would be a little bit much, I think. Just a little bit up there. I've definitely lost a lot of net worth to like specifically dragons. I've done like over 200 dragons and never dropped a pet. That was pretty rough. I'm sure I've lost like over $1 billion net worth to dragons. That's a lot. It's a lot of net worth. Maybe not over $1 billion, but at least $500 million net worth to dragons. It's quite a bit. Might have to do a stream one day where we get revenge and just try and finally drop a pet. But it may not be vengeance. It may just be throwing myself further in the hole. That could be what happens. 44 glossies, bro's cooking. Should I sell my glossies or do I craft the armor for more spread while getting gemstone powder? I mean, it's not too expensive, I guess. I mean, that'd be like, what? How much are glossies going for right now? Let's see. We're at 36. They're about 2.5 mils still. I mean, that'd be over 100 million coins worth of glossies that you'd be spending right there for like 200 extra mining spread. So I don't think it's gonna help enough to be worth, you know, over 100 million coins. My ping is 45 right now. Plus money from Inferno minions, that doesn't count. I mean, have I made money? I guess I've probably made money from Inferno minions. Probably. I have finally dropped Apexes, so that feels good. Took forever, but we did it. You can only lose 100% of your money, but you can make way more. Real. Alright, let's see how we did. So we are at 36 glossies. That's what we were at when the last Fiesta ended. And we still got 20 minutes, so hopefully we can get past 43. That's what we got during the first Fiesta. So hopefully we can pass that. That would be nice. Oh, missing from your net worth. Yeah, the Inferno minions, that's a lot of money. I probably have like 5 billion coins in minions. I don't know, that's probably an exaggeration, but it's a lot of money in minions. At least like 3 billion, I would say. And what else is added? I mean, Composter costs a lot. Jacobus costs a lot. So all of that stuff added together definitely adds up. For sure. But worth opening Jerry boxes to level up G-Drag? I would say no. Probably not. First off, you're going to end up more poor. And also, you're going to end up doing it slower than if you had just done, like, commissions. Commissions would have made money and been faster. So, I would definitely say do commissions. How many you got? We're at 36 right now. No luck with Vang. Unlucky, dude. You hate to see it. I have a good one, Vedant. Appreciate you, bro. What should I go for after Frozen Scythe if I'm going Mage? I mean, there's Yeti Sword, there's Midas Staff, and there's Hyperion. And I would honestly recommend just going for Hype at that point. But probably shouldn't go for it yet, because Hype is pricey. Maybe, like, get a Spirit Scepter to use with your Glacial Scythe. But early on, you don't want to go for Hype too early. Try and get, like, to 1,000 magical power before you go for Hype, generally. Oh, in total, we got 36 plus 36 is 72, plus 43 is 115. Something like that. I think that's right. Do. Voila. But again, if y'all enjoying the stream, please make sure to drop a like, smash the sub button if you haven't already. On our way to 25,000 subscribers. We're getting there. We're making a dent. Eventually, we'll get to that 30K and get that red name too. But for now, we're just aiming for 25K. Got 64. Very nice. Base Sword's okay since it's buffed by Baby Yeti. Not worth to go Glacial Scythe, at least, in my opinion. I mean, Glacial Scythe has more range is the good thing. And realistically, Yeti Sword is like... You can use it for a few things, but... again, generally as mage, you're going to want a lot of range, and Yeti Sword does not have a lot of range. And its cooldown is way too long. Do that. My last 6 mine shafts were tungsten, mithril, or umber. Bruh. That is unlucky, dude. For real, for real. Very much unlucky. Okay. I'm at 45 glossies so far. Not bad. I'm getting outplayed right now. Big time. Hopefully the crystals we've gotten makes up for how much we're losing off of glossies. Yeti Sword has the longest range out of any mage weapon. What are you talking about, brother? What? Brother, what? Yeah, man, I don't think there's any world where Yeti Sword has longer range than Glacial Scythe. I'm gonna be real. I don't think that's the case. I don't think you've used a Glacial Scythe. Heck, W. How long to the end? We got like 15 minutes. We're working on it, but it's gonna be a little bit. 15 minutes, not too bad though. Hopefully we can get the last little bit that we need from glossies before it's over. Doot. Very nice. Voila. But yeah, we're currently at like 36 glossies, so hopefully we can get up to... I wanted to get up to 50, but I don't think we're going to reach that. I don't think it's happening. Dungeon isn't left click okay with mage? Yeah, you can do left click, that is true. But usually you have to, you know, you have to do a LCM setup for that, which is different than RCM. And with LCM, you want like an actual good burst weapon to do that. You don't really want to actually use a mage weapon most of the time. Doot. Okay, all of this is gone. He mined the one that I was going to pick Obelisk. And now I'm molding. Smack. Why did I swap to that? I'm tripping. Yeet. So I keep farming ice then. Might be the strat. I mean, either way. Glacial Scythe or Yeti Sword. Either way, you end up farming ice, so. Heck, W. M6 LCM hype is great to make everyone rage. Oh, goodness. I bet. I bet. Skeleton keys are so overpriced right now. What are they at? 34 mil? It's about the price they were when I was doing Vanguards. What have they been at recently? They've been lower than that. Saw someone today that made 350 mil from Fiestas, 110 glossies. Goodness, bro. Bro was cooking. Usually 27, 28. Okay. Must be nice. I guess the price of pendant's probably gone down too, though, so might be slightly less worth to gamble. Even profit from Vanguard? Usually not until you drop a locket. It's just like Nucleus runs. Like on average, you're gonna like maybe make a little bit of money, maybe lose a little money. But usually you lose a couple mil with Vanguards. But sometimes you make a couple mil, and then generally you're losing money until you drop locket. Once you drop locket, you've made like a bill profit or something a lot of times. Is there a way to see the most profitable items to forge? I think if you're in the Discord, the Sky Helper bot has a command like /forge, and it'll tell you what the best items to forge are. Yo, Alex in the game, in the lobby. Let's go. We got some chatters in the lobby. Danius, let's go. What's the use of chisel? That is for the excavator. So whenever you excavate suspicious scraps, you can get some good glaciite powder for that and some fossils as well to make pets. But to do that, you need a good chisel. Last count right now, we're at 36. Looking down bad. Smile. So hopefully we can crank it up in the last 10 minutes, but we'll see. Unrelated, but I got E-Man 7, so I'm hoping Fiesta is going to pay for my term. Yeah, that would be nice. I'm at 32. Okay. We're in about the same boat then. But yeah, hopefully we get enough. These last little bit would be nice. It's not like it's usually 27 for key and 14 to 19 in return. Yeah, so between when I was doing it, it was usually like 5 mil loss on average. Most of the time. Ancient Storm LCM. Yep, that's the strat for LCM. I'm on 3, bros. Cooking for real, for real. 38. I gotta catch up. I gotta catch up. It's unacceptable. Unacceptable. Oh goodness, the cold. The cold. I don't know what my cold res is at right now. It is 64. Okay, I need to... We're back to base. Let's warm up a little bit. There we go. Much better. Let's do that. Took me putting Chimera 5 on my day axe to finally go for 100 mil gold. I put it off so long. I mean, during Fiestas, that definitely makes it a lot easier for sure. Literally got max mining. GG, bro. Let's go. Man is cooking. Refrigerate for defense. You maybe won't refrigerate on like 1 or 2 pieces. Usually 1 piece is enough to be able to do all the things. Is there a faster way to farm ice than running in lines on island? On like Jerry Island? I think that's about it. Pretty much. I mean, collections, usually people will do, you know, minions for that, but just depends. Let's do these. All right, boys, less than 10 minutes to go. Let's see if we can get the last little bit done. Does Frosty work on LCM beam? I don't think so, no. I don't believe it does. Is Balpet good? Yeah, Balpet's good. I still use it for cooldown on pickaxe ability. Winter fishing gives a surprising amount of ice, but still probably more worth to just mine. Yeah, probably. How long left in Fiesta? 10 minutes. We got 10 minutes left. Let's make them count. Do this. Voila. Do. Come on. Yeet. Schmack. But yes, Picabas ability can drop glossies. Yes, sir. Voila. All right. We got these reappearing back down here. Beautiful. I need 1 more mine shaft at least. If I can get a solid mine shaft, be chilling. Which, I mean, we got 3 crystals this Fiesta, which is really good. That's some pretty solid money for us. But best gemstone to mine while Fiesta is active. I mean, I focus paradots because whether you're lucky or unlucky with gemstones or with glossies, then you're gonna make pretty solid money. But I mean, of course, if you've got a Jasper route, that's gonna be better. Is it better to mine Crystal Hollows gems? It can be if you want to set up a route and do all that stuff, but there's also the risk of getting griefed. You can't really get griefed in on this strategy. So, and they're pretty much the same. Another Peridot mineshaft. Unfortunately, this one is not a crystal, but triple lapis. Okay, let's go. Give me that. All right. That is epic. And they're all right here. Beautiful. Let's do this. And then this. Very nice. Okay. Cooking. Bum, 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 bum. Please, let me up. Let me up. Why? Yay. Anywaysers, we'll see if we can get all these paradots done before the Fiesta ends. I think I have time to get it all done. How do mine shafts work? So basically, whenever you're mining in the tunnels, you have a chance to spawn a mine shaft. And like whatever you're mining, the odds are like higher that you'll get a mine shaft of that type. So since I was mining Peridot when I spawned this mine shaft, I had higher chance of getting a Peridot mine shaft. So now all the gems in this mine shaft are Peridot, which is pretty nice for me because Peridot makes money. And but basically, like, there's also perks in Heart of the Mountain that give you extra stats while you're in mine shafts. So I get like 100 extra fortune or something, and like a bunch extra mining speed. So it's pretty helpful. 3 minutes now. We got 7 minutes. Smile. Got a Jasper and made 12 mil from just Jasper. Yeah, Jasper mine shafts go crazy. It's good, Rogers. My game's lagging so much. Yeah, it happens. Especially during Fiestas, it's usually pretty rough. But thankfully, in mine shafts, it's usually not too bad because you're the only person in the lobby, so you don't have to worry about it loading all the things that everybody else is doing. That part's really nice. Okay, I know there's one in here. Yep. Let's do this. Perfect. Grab these. Yeah, I think we're gonna have time to get most of these done, which is really nice. Really nice. But yeah, Jasper is the best mine shaft to get for sure. That's the one that makes the most. So usually, there was a while there where I was getting like 1 Jasper mine shaft per Fiesta at least, but haven't gotten any this entire cull. So we're kind of down bad, low key. Kind of down bad. Boom. That'll do. It was good, Hermos. I can't play because I'm not home. At least I had a chance to play the first Fiesta. At least we got one of them, right? How much cold res? I am on 84 cold res right now. Pretty epic. Flip 30 mil things of 0.9 coin jades. Dang, bro's cooking. Holy cow. Bro is cooking. But yeah, I don't have a potion on right now. So if I had cold res potion, we would be at 94. And then if I also had, you know, ice cold 5, then that would help too. Be an extra 8. So we'd be at over 100. But unfortunately, not quite. Not quite. All right, let's see. Let me up. Thank you. Oh, come on. There we go. First try. This. All right, I think we got all that done. Break this. Beautiful. I think there's another one in here. There is. Yes. Perfect. It even gives you that much more than me. I have like 60 with Ice Cold 3. I mean, Glaciite Golem adds quite a bit. And I think, of course, Heart of the Mountain stuff. Extra stuff from Heart of the Mountain for that. Also, I have eaten all the Reaper Peppers. So each Reaper Pepper gives like 1 or 2 extra cold res. So that helps a lot. It is Fiesta right now. Yes. 2 Vangs this Fiesta? Dang, bro. This one, Opal used to sell for like 40k. I wouldn't be shocked if, what's it called? Slayer update, like, adds the need to get more true defense, and so then Opals go back up. I wouldn't be shocked if that happened. But, bro, redeemed first at like 2 hours into the stream. Let's go. Is there something that changes the Wither Cloak ability? I don't think so, no. Don't believe so. I mean, you can put like Alt-Wise on it to make it last longer, but that's about it. Back to back to back Vangs. What in the world? How much longer? 3 minutes. There's 3 minutes of Fiesta left, so got here right at the end, dude. Chill. Let's do that. Perfect. Yo. Relax. Boom. But there is another one in 8 hours, so there's one more Fiesta in 8 hours, and that'll be the last one. Crazy, Hermos. Is there a difference in mining for glossy mineral? I mean, between crystal hollows and mine shafts? I mean, it's the same rates. It just depends on breaking power of the gem you're breaking. So since, you know, like, I'm breaking Peridot right now, which has a breaking power of 9. I get like a 9 out of 2,000 chance per block to get a glossy. And for Ruby, breaking power of 6, it's 6 in 2,000. But it's pretty similar odds because Ruby, because its breaking power is so low, it breaks a lot faster. So in the time that it would take you to break like 2 Peridot blocks, you'd break like 3 ruby blocks. And so then generally because of that, it's about the same odds from no matter what you're mining to get the same amount of glossies for the most part. Boom, let me up. I don't think I can do this yet. Nope, 7 seconds. All right, fellas, we got less than 2 minutes to go. Let's go. Make it count. Streaming the last one? Nah, last one starts like 30 minutes after midnight for me. So I would have to be up until 3 a.m. and I'm not doing that. I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna do a hard pass on that one. I'm good. Do this. That'll do. Grab these. Okay. See what we can make happen here. Yo, what's good, money? How you doing, bro? Boom. Last Fiesta will be at 9 a.m. for me, though. Must be nice, bro. It's good times for me. I wish there was another one at 9 a.m. The first one was at like 7 a.m., so I had to get up at like 6:30 for that one. It's kind of rough. But, yeah, these last few have been real rough. Boom. Okay. Let's do that. Okay, I think there's one in this wall somewhere, I want to say. Maybe. Yeah, there it is. Grab these. We got like 30 seconds left, so we're just going to try and make the most of it. See what we can do. 20 seconds. But, be 6:30 a.m. for Germany. Dang. Do you live alone? Nah, I still live with my parents. We chilling with the squad. All right, that's it. Fiesta Jover. Let's see what we got, fellas. How many glossies y'all think we got? Let me make hardstone. I'm hoping we got at least like 45. That's my dream right now. 45 would be epic. Let me actually deposit all this in here. We'll see exactly how much money we made. Let's do this. And we got 45. All right. Nice. Perfect. So at least that's the most we've gotten in a Fiesta. So that's pretty solid. 2.7 mil a piece for those. So that's 125 mil from that alone, which is pretty crazy. Now our counts from gems here is going to be kind of low because we did have to make a bunch of them into perfects. So once those perfects are done, then all that money from those is going to be added on. But we basically made like, I think it was 36 million coins or 34 million coins off of all the perfects that we've gotten. So I get to add that into our calculations here for how much we made. So let's do our fines, which again, all the citrines that we got, I do not add into our calculations because citrine I'm saving as an investment for foraging update when it eventually drops in 2030. So that is the reason for that. But 807 fine paradots. That's pretty crazy. That's going to be a lot of coins right there. All right, so let's see what we got. From the paradots, we don't even have enough room for all of them. 25 million coins. And then we get the rest of it. Okay, there's still a lot of other stuff in here too. Sheesh. Topaz. Do that for now. But let's go. How do you instantly craft the max mount? You shift click on it. You do /recipe and then type the name of it and then shift click on it. I should have sold those to NPC. That was a misclick. It's all good. Let's do this. Voila. Boom. And then what else we got up in here? It was amber, right? Yes. Amber. So we have 170 mil plus 36 million or 34 million. We made over 200 mil today. And that is solely because of crystals. Solely because of crystals. Because we got all 3 of these crystals in here. That is pretty awesome. That is pretty awesome. That was the end of that Fiesta. So that's 4th Fiesta. Last Fiesta's in 8 hours. That's when that one's going to start. But let's go, dude. Over 200 mil, finally. Finally. But we're going to have to wait until those are done to sell them, unfortunately. But that means I currently have, let's deposit 2 bill or 1 bill in here. Voila. We have 1.3 billion to our name right now. And of course, once these are done, I can sell that Peridot and the Ruby. That'll be another 30 million. So we'll be at 1.4 billion basically. It's pretty decent. But again, I'm probably gonna have to spend like all of that on getting the bingo die for our other setup. But that should be everything for mining that I'm gonna do for right now. So next up, next stream that we do on SkyBlock where I'm actually playing, because next stream we're gonna be doing profile reviews. That's tomorrow. But next stream where I'm actually playing SkyBlock, I should be doing Dugans, and that'll be on Tuesday is the plan for that. Let's do this. And that looks pretty solid. Yep, I think that's everything right there. But yeah, we'll be back on the Dugans grind next time, so be looking forward to that. And again, that is going to be Tuesday that we'll be doing some Dugans is the game planned. Should be getting our hands on a tank level. Fiesta was 180 mil per hour for me. Dang, bro's cooking, bro. Goodness. But yeah, 30k subs is how many you need for YouTube rank. That is correct. Imagine having the RNG to get the Sky Mall negative 20% cooldown reduction and negative 25% on every mine shaft during a whole Fiesta. That would go crazy. Like 10-second cooldowns or something. Be wild. Hey, GG Fred, nice. But very nice stuff. Should I wait to sell the glossy gems? It depends. We're getting Jerry in like 3 weeks. So when he's around, they're going to go back down even more. So maybe wait a week and sell them. But at the longest, wait until Jerry shows up in the elections. Which, by the way, let's see who's getting elected real quick. What do we got up in here? What are the options? Garbage. Garbage. Trash. Meh. I'm going for Paul, bro. So we get Paul. If we get Paul Minister, ain't no way people are trying to vote for Foxy, by the way. Chivalrous Carnival. Do people actually want that? I mean, it is only 25% blessings from Paul. But that would be nice for my first Spurs runs if we get those in while he's here.
As a child,
that would be very nice.
Mines.
Live on Twitch as well. Yes, we are live on Twitch, YouTube, and YouTube Shorts. YoGoU, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Again, if you guys haven't subscribed yet, make sure to do that. We are on our way to 25k subs. But I will be live tomorrow for profile reviews is the plan. We might do another stream on Twitch later tonight. I might play some Monster Hunter or do something like that. So if y'all haven't already, make sure to follow the Twitch. There's a link in the description. But we got 45 glossies tonight, so pretty solid. Pretty happy with that. It's the most money we've made this whole cull from a Fiesta. So pretty happy with all that. But hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Have an amazing rest of your day, and God bless.